Good morning, Magic. I'm Gavin Verhey from Wizards of the Coast. And a couple days ago, I did one of my random card streams where people in the chat ask me questions about cards, and then I answer them. It's a lot of fun. If you want to watch it, you can go find it over on twitch.tv/Gavin Verhey as a VOD. Go follow for more. Shameless plug. But afterwards, I thought what I would do for fun is do a draft of Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. And as you'll soon see, the draft goes kind of off the rails. But I think it's a really good lesson in how to make the best of a bad draft. If you enjoy this kind of gameplay content, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll do more in the future. This is my first time trying something like this. Anyway, let's get to the draft, and I hope you find it enjoyable. Let's hit it. If you're not following, follow up. All right, here we go. Start the draft. See what we got. Tireless Tracker. Yeah, I'll tell you some Tireless Tracker trivia. Some TTT. And Dritz questions too. Yeah, I'll tell you some stories about that. Let's see what we got though. First things first. So I think the drop is probably, so the deal with this format is I think consensus is black and red are the best two colors. And blue is the worst color. But I actually don't mind blue that much, honestly. I just like play really conservatively, play like a lot of card draw spells, jam these Aircut Elementals. I'm gonna pick up this Precipitous Drop though, because that's like clearly the best card here. Kills off a creature, gives you a dungeon bonus. That's what we're grabbing. Okay, so Tireless Tracker. I made this card as part of a hole filling exercise. We wanted cards that would do stuff with clues. We wanted a green clue card. And it kind of just came naturally because it seemed like lands was the thing to do with clues. I thought it'd be fun to have a green clue reward at rare. So I think it basically all came together. I think it changed from a 2/2 to a 3/2. Often we try and make cards that get +1/+1 counters have square stats so that the counters are easier to count. Basically, it's easier to understand what they are. But yeah, I think that's basically what happened with that card. All right, what do we got here? We got Vampire Spawn. That's kind of bad. If I want to go black-white, which is okay, I can grab this. Black-white deck is all right. I don't mind white in this format. The Valor Singer. If I just want to try and go for the red-black deck, I could just grab the Valor Singer. What do you guys think? Valor Singer? Or this Barrow. And if I grab this, like I hate committing this early in drafts, right? This really tells me, hey, I'm gonna go white black. I'm just gonna grab this Valor Singer. I mean, if I can force red black, it's the best archetype. So if I can force it, I'm just gonna try and do it. So grab this. Let's see. Questions over here. Was Driss ever gonna be black X or just B? I don't remember. I don't remember all the iterations Driss went through. I know a lot of colors were talked about for Driss, that's for sure. Personal favorite limited format. I like Cube Draft the most. That's my favorite format. But if you have to pick formats that we released, Mystery Booster, I could literally draft Mystery Booster forever. I designed it. It's got 1,800 Magic cards in there. It's a great time. Let's see here. So what do I want? The red-green deck is okay too. There's this Targnar here. Nothing really in black unless I grab this Shisra, who's okay. Like this card's fine. I don't love it. Could grab you. I could grab the Targnar. Two different golden commons, both in green, which is interesting. Green might be open right now. Yeah, I'm excited for Mystery Booster to come back to Grey Necromancer. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna grab this Shesra. It's just so easy to turn this into drawing cards. I don't know if I'm gonna play it or not, but we'll just grab it for now. Okay, it looks like white is pretty open though. I should probably change my description to like playing arena or something, huh? Well, here's another good green card. I do like this Intrepid Outlander. It's a 2-mana 2/3, which is nice. That with Pack Tactics. Yeah, the white might be open, but I mean these cards are not like stellar or anything. Ari Lax was talking the other day about like how he likes green more than white because white decks don't have like you need to lock in on another color to be good. Okay, let's see other questions that are showing up in the chat right now. Let's see primary position for the design of cards. So Roll the Bones. What I do is my focus right now is on Commander. So I'm a primarily a Commander designer. So yeah, I create cards, stats, and stuff like that. But it's like the fine tuning of stat lines for like standard cards. That's play design, which is a different group. They still look at the cards I make, but if you grab the Knoll Hunter, it seems like green might be available. We'll see. I also like this Yuan-Ti Fangblade. These are both still here. Maybe black is available. Kind of got this Hunter or this Fangblade. So yeah, I designed stats on cards. Maybe we could go for the red-green deck, or green-black. We'll try this Null Hunter. Green seems to be open, so let's try this guy out. All right, next question here. Let's see what was said. Was there ever a portable version of Portable Hold that did more interesting things with Bag of Holding? I don't know all the versions that went through. I don't like particularly remember one that was amazing with Bag of Holding, or like blew up the world. I mean, it's just like, yeah, it's a funny flavor thing someone might do. Ooh, see, here we are. This is where I always get tempted, because like this is Blue's best common still in the pack here. I think this is Blue's best common anyway, or Blue's best non-removal common. The Grasp, the 3-mana lockdown card is better than this, but I'm gonna grab this because Blue just always seems open. People don't like drafting Blue in this format, so if it's available, I'm just gonna move in. I don't mind fooling around and waiting. Let's see here. 3-color and AFR draft. I generally don't like it in this format. The fixing's not great. I don't feel like a lot of reasons to go 3-color. The aggressive deck also pressures you really fast, so you can't really like get it right. How many members of R&D have you dressed up for as Halloween? I've dressed up as Billy Moreno, Mark Rosewater, Zach Hill, maybe one other. There used to be a thing I would dress up as a different member of R&D for Halloween every year. That was a lot of fun. 3 green combat tricks. Maybe we could go like green-blue or something, which I know some folks would probably bristle at, but this card's okay too. The variance on this is kind of high, but yeah, green-blue can be pretty fun. I don't like the Manticore that much. I guess I'm just going to grab this sign. Let's see. Yeah, you can splash with treasure. I just find that never really works that great. This is what I'm talking about. You just get these air-cut elementals so late. This card is like super underrated. People do not respect air-cut elemental. Man, it looks like it's a 6-mana 2/5 flyer, but it just tempos them so hard. Just like, especially if you, oh man. I drafted a deck the other day with, I'm not joking, 4 air-cut elementals, easy 7-0. Not 7-0, I think it was like 7-1, but you just hit 6 mana and you air-cut elemental all their stuff for the rest of the game. It's great. Let's see, Nightveil Spectre? I don't remember much about Nightveil Spectre. I'd have to think about it while I'm not drafting. But, let's see. This card's okay, not great. Card's okay, not great. That card's okay, not great. A bunch of like mediocre stuff. This card's removal. I'm gonna grab this because if I end up in green-blue, I'm just gonna be light on removal spells probably. Let's see what we got. Mimic. These are all pretty bad. I'm gonna grab the Dryad, which I do play sometimes, and would play in a green-blue deck. The Spy. Yeah, that's like another awesome blue common. Flump is still here. Shout out to all the Voxys fans. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna play red. Just gonna take this Flump. I don't know. 2 blue cards. I don't think I'm gonna play either of these. Let's grab this trick, I guess. And grab a Plummet. I don't mind main decking Plummet sometimes. Gonna start moving stuff into the sideboard here. Alright, what do we got? If I do go green-blue, which is looking like right now, let's see, we've got this green dragon. It's alright. It's okay. This card's okay too. For a bit of a ramp. Like the green-blue deck wants to ramp big and play big stuff. So I guess I don't mind grabbing this green dragon as just a 6-mana 4/4 flyer with a small upside. This card's like totally solid too, right? It's basically scry 1 when you cast it. You're not going to venture a lot in green-blue, but it is hard to get Soul Knife Spy through in green-blue. That's definitely true, but all right, I got to start taking cards so I can go answer more questions. I guess I'll grab this green dragon. I'm less likely to see another one of those. Ooh, the deck of many things. That's awesome. I don't know. How good is that? Has anyone out there played with deck of many things unlimited? Both the Circle of Moondruid and Soul Knife Spire both with Greg Maya. Let me just think about this for a second. So I pay 5 mana, then I pay 2 mana, and I roll a d20, and I subtract like a few. And I probably get a card back. Maybe this card's like really good. Right? This card might be really awesome. You just get a card back at random from your graveyard to your hand every turn. It's like impossible to beat this in the long game. I love playing green-blue grindy decks. Also, I kind of have a rule of like taking the rares that I haven't played just so I know if they're good or not. I'm just going to give it a roll. Let's see what happens. All right. All right. Well, these are still here, which is interesting. There's a chance... But red was so not open coming my direction. I just think that that's not the case. I'm just going to stick with in my lane. I'm going to grab one of these two. And I'm going to ramp deck, so I'm going to want this guy, the Clever Conjurer. All right, other questions here. If when more Tybalt's Trickery style cards, I think we like the general like feel of Tybalt's Trickery. I think we do not like the fact that it was a silly combo deck. I think it should just target your opponent's stuff only, probably. Oh, it's a late Minimus Containment. This you can splash sometimes. I think I'm just going to keep passing it, though, and just try and cut green-blue hard so that in pack 3 it comes back to me. I'm not a huge green-blue fan in this format, but I think it's kind of was open. This guy is okay, but I think Find the Path is probably where it's going to be at for me here. All right. Okay, well, you definitely want this when you're ramping into big stuff. You just want like a big... Wow, that's really late, though. This card's super good. I mean, maybe I don't have to be blue. I could try going green-black, but I saw almost no black in the first pack. Yeah, I feel like I just want to stick... I mean, this card's good, but I feel like I just want to stick with this. I don't really have a lot of sacrifice synergy stuff anyway. Yeah, Thieves' Tools. Probably not. Neverwinter Dryad. I'm going to grab... I don't know. I mean, these cards are not great, but this pack is pretty dry. I guess I could take this. I don't mind one counter spell. I'm probably not going to play 2 Neverwinter Dryads. Oh, You Come to a River is also pretty solid. Green-blue doesn't mind the tempo that much. You can sneak your big thing through. Yeah, okay, I'll grab You Come to the River. Let's see. Other questions from chat here. Well, Call It the Dreamster. I guess it's the GGG scaring everyone away. It's a pretty cool card. It is really hard to cast, though, so it's probably not so much for this deck. I wonder if I could draft mono green. That's probably like too much of a dream, right? Wow, Brunor really late. Either the Herbalist or the Conjurer. I'm going to grab the Herbalist. I need some card draw spells and removal in this deck. I'm definitely missing them, and I'm going to feel it. This can be nice, but I don't love it that much. I'm going to grab the Shortcut Seeker here. I just need something to gum up the ground so I don't die and can get to the long game. Do I want the 5-mana 4/5 or another Herbalist? I don't love the Herbalist. I guess I'm going to grab this Prime Shield Frost Giant just as a thing to ramp into. Really need a removal spell. I'll grab this Bullet late, sure. Red and white equipment was totally... What? This Fireball came back? Oh, man. Now I'm rethinking my entire life. My blue is, not that good. I could... If this is... I could pivot into red-green. I'm going to grab this just in case. I'm going to play the other card. Also, just in case, I'm going to grab this. And I guess I'll grab a third Plummet. Not playing 3 Plummets. Oh, wow. That came back. That's awesome. All right. See what we got. Okay. So we can go for another green dragon. This is a good removal spell if I stay blue. Two good black cards here in the Death Priest and the Grim Bounty. It's kind of a bummer. I think I'm most likely to stay in my lane of green-blue, but there's a chance I might switch into red, so I'm just keeping that in the back of my head. I still think I want to take the Rare Frost, though. I mean, this deck is super light on removal. I just need anything. Even if they're not green or red, this card is still great. So just grabbing it. We'll see if I regret it. Wow, this pack is super light for me. There's just nothing here. I talk about the Book of Exalted Deeds Faceless Haven thing in my last video, so you can go check that out for the longer answer. Wow, there's nothing in this pack. I could grab another You Come to the River. I'm just gonna grab this Magic Missile because if I do want to go red-green, my deck's not really set up to be a quicker red-green deck, but I'm gonna grab this Magic Missile just in case. Another Fireball. I mean, this card's not the best, but it's solid. Oh, this card is great though. Definitely grabbing this Wandering Troubadour. Yeah, this draft has gone a little not my best. Oh, hey, now this is nice. Okay, this makes me want to stick green-blue. This card is awesome. Super strong Gretchen Titchwello. Really happy to find that here. Okay, now I feel like I'm going to be red-green. Or, sorry, green-blue. I'm going to grab this Windseer. It's a really good common. We're just so light on removal. Oh, finally. I really needed this Contact Other Plane. Wow, Delina still... Oh, what? This card is bananas. How is this card still here? Can I take it? I just don't think my deck's gonna work. I think I just need to stay green-blue. Someone is getting a huge gift with this. I'm just surprised because red got cut so hard in the first pack. But I'm just gonna Not gonna train wreck my deck for it. So like normally in pack 2, what will happen, Marginis, to your comment, is normally what will happen in pack 2 is, right, so if you don't see a lot of black in the first pack because someone to your right is taking it, then in pack 2 someone's going to pass you a lot of black cards because the person to your right was taking all the black. But that means you're not going to get anything in the third pack. So that's like an easy trap to fall into. So I don't recommend that. All right, Bard class, how lovely. Probably just one of these 2 doofs. I'm just going to need stuff to attack with. I already have 1. You come to a river. I think we just want to, like, jam some big creatures in this deck. I mean, the Frost Giant's not, like, awe-inspiring, but I'm going to take it. Okay, the Investigator I actually like in this deck a decent amount because it's a 2-mana creature. That then, once you've ramped, just draws you cards. Yes, I did know it's the first mono blue elf and first mono red elf in history, Lord of Ironforge. I think that's super cool. Wow, red was so open. I don't know what happened. Maybe there just weren't the cards for in the first pack or something. I guess I'll take it. My 4th plummet. Hilarious. Grab this secret. I mean, I'll play a second one of these. No, I might just need this for defense, honestly. What? 3 cards on my colors last. I really like Bar the Door, but I guess I'm gonna take this Pixie Guide. Oh, should have taken the other one. I don't like 2 mana 1/3 flyer is like just totally fun. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, seeing that Delina came down so late, especially when I even grabbed the Valor. But like I just didn't see it, right? I'm not nuts. There wasn't the red in the first pack. I guess I should have just moved in. Maybe someone else switched their colors or something. I don't really know what happened. But it did not work out. Yeah, we're not playing all 4 plummets. I don't mind like manning upwards of 2 plummets, especially when we are so light on removal spells. But yeah, this is not a plummet deck here. Or sorry, this is not a 4 plummet deck anyway. Dimir Rogues in standard. Yeah, I think Dimir Rogues can be pretty good. You know, there's all the Eldraine cards that are causing plenty of trouble, of course, but you can still play Dimir Rogues and have a solid time. Hoping to play this deck of mini things. It looks pretty sweet. Roulette is like good if you can make it be a 4/4. I just don't have like that many things that are going to trade, I think. I think I need the Pit Trap just for a removal spell, which is always a little too bad. I guess I'm not going to play 2 plummets. I'll play like 1 plummet. Still need to cut some cards. 7 cards, huh? What do you think, chat? I think I need my 6 drops for the ramp. I could see cutting 1 Frost Giant, maybe. I think Bullet's going to be the card to go here. Find the path I think I want. These kind of decks often tap out a bunch, so I might not need the counter spell. Although, once again, I'm so light on removal that I might need it. See, I've got 1, 2. I probably don't need these Pixie Guides. I definitely don't need 2 Pixie Guides. I've got so many 2-drops. I think this Dryad is like not that great. You can play it as a 3-mana ramp spell, I guess, which is okay. I don't know. What do you think I should cut here, chat? I guess I'll cut this other Pixie Guide. Yeah, I mean, I do like having some play, right, with a card like this, but I think I'm going to be tapping out a decent amount of the time to play stuff. Although there's a part of me that really wants to like get in with looping you find the villain's lair and deck of many things, but right, you want to be able to get cards in. I guess a giant should probably go. That's probably a little much. I don't mind. Yeah, the herbalist I do think I like in this deck because I want to jump from 2 to 4, right? That's pretty good for me, and then I want to jump from 4 to 6 as well. So I think it's gonna be also like the 1/3 body is like kind of relevant. Yeah, you use a little hard on the mana base. It's true. It's a fine point. I don't think it's gonna be like a huge issue in this deck. It's only a 2-color deck. Oh hey, Sanctuary. Thanks for coming through. Great to have you here. I miss working on Kaijudo. It was really fun. Do I have a bunch of dice wrong? I don't have that much dice wrong. I've got like 2 Jin Windseepers and a Contact Other Plane. Yeah, you might be right about the Null Hunter though. It's possible the Null Hunter should also just go. Like, this is not a deck that's going to be attacking with 6 power early in the game, you know? So it's like a bear, which is probably okay. Consider playing extra basic sets of the terrible cards. Yeah, thanks, Omnath. Appreciate it. Let's see. I mean, like, I think I'm going to need the plummet. Yeah, I think this deck's so light on removal. And I think I just need the plummet. I need to be able to like get through with my Windseeker. I really don't mind main decking one plummet. There's no sideboard here, so you know, just kind of roll with it. Yeah, the Outlander I don't mind even without Pack Tactics though, just because like it's a 2-mana 2/3 reach. The stats are good. It's you know, definitely better than Pixie Guide in this deck, I think. Man, this is a real Dirtletron of a deck here. What do you think? What do you think? How many wins do you think I'll get with this one? This is not a winner. Hope I draw like Gretchen Titchwillow every single game. No, we're not playing 41 cards. Even I have standards. I think I probably want this you come to a river. Like the secret door is like not great, but I think I just need some defense early on. Yeah, maybe this is just what has to go. I'm just so light on removal or any kind of early game interaction. I think this is probably what has to go. All right, let's get this out of here. I'll play this. I think I'm gonna skew. I think this has it backwards. I think I want to go up to one more forest. Go up there. Let's see what we got. All right. Well, off to a bad start. Can't keep this. Sand's also not great. I'm not going to go down to 6. And if they're a slow deck, I'll probably be okay. So I'm going to ship one of these forests. And cross my fingers. I'm on the play, right? So I got some time. Yeah, I feel like I can squeak out a couple games if my opponents are slow. And I'm also only at gold, so, you know. All right. Uh-oh, that's bad. Don't like that. Should have played the island probably there to bluff the counterspell. Oh boy. Ah, jeez. Alright, well, let's jam the Shortcut Seeker. I mean, the reason why I like this card a decent amount, not for the game tech so much. I mean, it's fine when you can get through, but just the 2/5 for 4 is like a really good blocker in this format. And you just want to like gum up the ground and then kill them with your Air Cult Elementals and 4-mana 3/3s that fly. If they can't deal with the Shortcut Seeker, then I don't mind like jamming the Frost Giant next turn. And that'll really help out. Okay, there's a dwarf. What do you got? Alright. So I can either take 6 and kill off. I think I want to just kill the goblin. And hope I draw a land. Like, the goblin's gonna deal more damage to me long term. You could, if I let them hit me with this, you can make a copy of it. I really don't care that much. I guess you get to double up. Yeah, I think I gotta block the goblin here. Okay, that's fine. If you would like to make another Battlecry Goblin, you can. Perfect. 2 Gobos. I have so many fun stories about Battle Bond. I just told a bunch on the stream. I mean, I could tell so many stories. I don't know. What do you want to know? Let's see. All right, so what I'd love to do is have a 5th land to play this giant, but I don't. So I guess I ship. Probably just ship and Flash and Scion in their combat step. Scion is such a big delta between like when it connects and when it doesn't. Oh, brutal. That's not cool. All right. Well, we're not winning this one. I will. That's fine. I'm going to just flash this in now. Tap down the Bugbear. All right. Well, I guess this one's a lost cause. Trade with the real one. We'll see. All right, there's my land. And yeah, I can play this to block this, but I still have 3-on-3 on board. So we're dead. GG's. All right, off to a bad start. Off to a real bad start. All right. I'm going to keep this. All right, good night, Great Necromancer. Thanks for hanging out for so long. I got to jam the secret door. Definitely need to draw some lands. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, Martinez. Thanks for the well wishes. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming by. All right, play this Outlander here. What I really need is to draw 2 lands in a row. Let's untap Triomes. I think that's probably pretty unlikely, but you never know. All right, well. It's gonna be stuck on mana here. I mean, I could go and put an 18th land in, I guess. Not like the wildest thing. I just feel like this deck also, like, usually if your deck is weaker, I prefer to take a few more risks just because you like don't have room to give. This is definitely a weaker deck. So you have to like try and draw well, basically. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we're just gonna keep taking our knocks on the chin, I guess. Oh no. Good beats, good beats. It's fine. You got to start off 2 in the hole so you can make a big comeback later on, right? That's how this works. All right, well, here's a land, which is going to let us play this at least. So I can threaten the trade on the Lasara, which is nice. If they're low on action, I can start stabilizing with this Windseer, but they do have 4 cards in their hand right now. They're playing splashing blue, looks like. I wonder what they're splashing for. All right, they could be splashing. All right, there's Circle the Moon Druid. Yeah. Oh, what a heartbreaker. Drawing your card draw spell when you just need another land. Well, I'm going to ship. All right, this can block their Pegasus, so that was holding it off a little bit. Here comes the Circle the Moon Druid. I think I'm just going to trade with this Soul Knife Spy, and then hope I can draw a land so I can play some double blockers for this. Besides, this Spy is not getting through anytime soon. All right, looks like maybe they're flooding out a little bit. Maybe we've got a chance. I'm saying there's a chance. All right, if I play this, then they're gonna probably be able to connect with Tressara. Get the Scry one, which is nice. I really want to make that Goblin token. I guess I just want to gum up the board more. Right. I think I just want to gum up the board with this. This turn. If I play this, I guess I can also threaten to double block this. I said I do need to scry so I can sit lands. All right, we'll jam this Windseer. I would not say that we like enjoy. Oh, sweet, 2 lands. Great, that's awesome. What do I have? It's not really gonna matter what order I draw them in. Great, we'll just draw this one first, I guess. I wouldn't say that we enjoy controversy or anything. I mean, we just make the cards we think are right to make. But, you know, it's always fun to see what fans think, right? To hear the discussion around cards. All right, now we're going to start getting this Troubadour rolling. I know I'm going to hit 2 land drops in a row, which is great. So the only big question to me is if I want to... So I don't want to trade there. I don't really want to attack there. Next turn I can start attacking with this. All right, Troubadour. All right, what do you all think? I'm such a sucker for the Dungeon the Mad Mage, right? I'm going to definitely hit a land next turn. I already know what's on top, so the Scry is not going to do anything for me here. Let's just do it. Let's Mad Mage it. I just love this Mad Mage way too much. Wow, my opponent is flooding out hard, so that's something. All right, play a land. The Troubadour is going to trigger, which is nice. All right, I'm going to play this. I'm going to get rid of this Scry. I'm going to play this. 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 I'm going to pl Gonna jam this green dragon probably. And we're gonna serve with the Windseer. No reason to attack on the ground. Don't really want to trade this with anything, so. The Troubadours keep gonna play in that great song of theirs. On top, I will happily keep the land. It's gonna get me up to deck of mini things soon. I do love innovating on old cards, though. Roll the bones, certainly. It's like always really fun to come up with like new things. So you know, making things like. All right, let's get in here for 7 on the ground or 7 in the air. All right, crunching for 7. So making things like Jeweled Lotus, which call back to old cards, is cool. I didn't make that card actually, so that was after I handed off Commander Legends, believe it or not. All right. What do we want to do next? I guess just jam this Shortcut Seeker probably. If I only had 1 more mana, I could do this, but what's going to happen at the end of this turn? I can make a treasure token. Oh, so I can just like play this and hold up a mana. That's great. Then I can either Gretchen or I definitely want to get the treasure. Yeah, definitely excited about this deck. Although I might just kill them in the air with this. There's a Roper, whatever. Don't care about that. Shortcut Seeker doing great work. All right. I am going to contact another plane. Keeping my land drops, hopefully. Great, we're going to scry 2, draw 2. Don't want this. I'll take the... I want 1 forest, I guess. Want to guarantee it? All right, I'll take the 1 forest. I always love landfall just because it's like, oh, you actively want to have lands in your library. That's great. Or lands in your hand in the late game. All right, let's serve in here for 7. I don't think I need to do anything much more yet. Perfect. All right. Now let's see. So I've got 8 mana. I can double Gretchen on my opponent's turn, which is pretty nice. I can also deck and start activating. I can get back. It's like not the greatest of all time. I don't know. Also, just do I want to draw a bunch of cards? I probably just want to like. I guess I do probably want to play this. All right, let's just try it. I don't know. It seems like as fine as time as I need. Time for the deck of many things, my friends. Let's see what happens. And I'm going to scry 2. Great. My opponent is now reading the deck of many things. Yeah, it's sweet, right? How can we not do it if it's sweet? You know, what's the worst that could happen, Nate? You're absolutely correct. Kind of want the spiked pit trap around to kill off their blocker next turn, so I'm going to put this on the top. All right. I know it's not a land for my Troubadour, but hopefully I'll just draw 2 cards, right? I'll be good. You're going to gain 3 life. All right, so it's a lot harder to kill you next turn. Right. Only on a 0 I discard my hand. It's going to be fine. Yeah, right. You can just get those cards back. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They might attack with Tressar here. Okay, they're not. All right, let's do it. Let's roll. Let's see what happens. Nice. Played perfect. Got rewarded. Well, you know, the odds were pretty low. All right. I still feel fine about this game though. Good beats. I still feel fine about this game. All right, so I know I've got to land on top of my library. I feel like I want to activate this. So I can get that land guaranteed. I guess I exiled 2 lands, exciting. Play that land. I'm going to smash with these flyers. And then I guess I'm just going to ship. And if I get a card back from my graveyard, maybe I'll get back the Ray of Frost, so that's nice. and pass the turn. Yeah, exactly. You just hear the tape. Like, yeah, you'll get it back. Don't worry about it, right? Nope. I was never seeing it again. And I think I want to land on top so I can get to the last stage of the dungeon. Oh, I guess we got the secret door. I probably can just pay the mana for that to get to the Mad Mage next turn. All right. Don't kill me, please. They're at 2. They only have 1 flying blocker. 2 cards in their grip. I've got this deck. All right, we're gonna roll the dice on the deck again, and hopefully I don't have to discard my hand. Literally. Oh, thank you for the follow, Thiago. Much appreciated. Oh, I think when I changed my feeds, it turned off the follower notification. So if you've been following, I'm sorry. I haven't been saying anything. I'll have to fix that up. Okay, let's try this. Let's see what we get. All right, well, hey, drawing 2 cards. Not going to complain about it. All right. Oh, they just passed. Great. Well, I feel like if that's the case, they've got 2 cards in their grip. That's their only thing here. I don't know. I just want to try and win the game. Let's try and tap down their flyer. Yeah, no problem. Roll the bones. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. Happy to answer a question, probably. Depends on what it is, of course, but. All right. Deal 5 to that. Yeah, you got it. Oh, and I win. Great. Amazed we won that last game. I feel bad for my opponent who flooded out into oblivion. Thanks, Roll the Bones. Thanks for hanging out for so long. Hope to talk with you again sometime soon. Well, I don't love this hand. This hand's pretty bad, actually, but I'm not really going to mull it either. I've got a removal spell. I've got a tapper, so. Yeah, I've got 2 6-drops. I agree. I hope I just, draw like Gretchen Titchwiller or something. Hello, my opponent. All right, well, just play some lands, I guess. If they play a red creature, I'm probably going to Ray of Frost it. I guess I have the Scion. All right, the Hawk is here, sure. Oh, and gave the tell. I forgot to hit enter. Ooh, find the path. That's a great draw. That's a really good draw, actually. All right, we are definitely going to go finding the path. I'm going to put it on this island. That was wrong. Should have put it on the forest. Oh well, good beats. Not used to playing and streaming. You can tell. All right, time to go to Found Delver this time. Yeah, AFR has a lot of core setty stuff going on for sure. In fact, Andrew Veen in the interview today talked about how it originally was a core set. So you can go watch that interview for more information there. But I think I'm gonna want this. So there's definitely core set feeling to it. Oh man, that just find the path is gonna totally wreck me if I don't draw another island because I can't play this on time. I might still want to play this anyway, so it might be okay, but. Just gonna feel really silly about it. Right, I also can't play these 2 blue cards in the same turn. Oh my gosh. What a horrible play. Putting that on here. The worst. Gavin, why do you do this? Well, I guess we're just gonna not play this Arcane Investigator, which is very sad. And Scion, this I hate everything about this. Alright. It's my own fault. I just was looking at chat and clicked the button. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna Scion down this Iron Golem. No, I don't want to tap those lands. I want to tap these lands. No. You're totally okay. You're not distracted. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I just was my own fault there. You just got to make it interesting, right? My opponent's draw is pretty slow, fortunately. So, wow, rolling real hot tonight. Let's see. Chance for new art on old cards, of course. Always chance for new art on old cards. Man, it's such a bummer. Because if I had that double blue, I would play this Aircut Elemental and bounce the Planar Ally and be in business. But We'll have to wait a turn. That's fine. Now, I guess I'm just going to play this and block and hope they don't have the trick. And yeah, I'll let the planar ally hit me and then Ray of Frost it. See if we've got the trick here. Yeah, always chances for new art for old cards. I'm a big fan of getting cool new art for old fan favorites. All right, the Iron Golem has to attack. So I'm just going to block it. And if they have the trick, they have the trick. Might need like a couple. I mean, they can like 2-for-1 themselves, right? I think they might need a couple tricks to get out of this, but anyway. Like one trick will definitely trade. It's pretty easy for them to trade. Is there the first strike trick, I guess? Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm totally okay with 2-for-1ing them there. Especially if it's a red-white deck. You just want to like get all the card advantage you can out of them. All right. Well, there's that island. You played this. That's fine. All right. I kind of just... They're going through the Fandelver. How do I feel about trading this across? I think it's actually like not that wild to do this. Because their board's going to get stalled soon. They might start Rangers Hawking. And like against a red-white deck, I feel like I have the advantage. So if they want to trade there, that's fine. Yeah, they're not going to trade. Normally, right, you would consider making that trade, but all right. Then we're going to. I've got 3, 4, 5. That's 7 mana. I think we want to just Ray of Frost this planar ally now. So it doesn't untap. Jam this Arcane Investigator. You could air cult the planar ally, but the problem is the tapping thing, the Ray of Frost doesn't tap this, right? So they'd get another attack out of it, which is not ideal. Let's see. A Treasure's Evergreen. I think they're like deciduous at this point, right? So we can use them if we want to, basically. Not every set has to have them. There's Bruner. Yeah. All right, but you have no equipment currently. You've got no cards in your hand and no equipment, so I feel like less bad about this. The Arcane Investigator is like really going to do some good work for me. Yeah, here comes the 1/1 flyer. All right. So we're going to serve this back to your hand. Man, I love Air Cult Elemental so much. That's like my favorite card in this format. Like of cards that, you know, are of Air Cult Elemental quality. It's like my favorite one of them. It's going to smash for 2. We'll see if they spiked Pit Trap. If they don't Pit Trap the Arcane Investigator, I think they're just going to fall behind really fast. Yeah, that's fine. You can kill off my enchantment. But if I start drawing a card a turn, I just don't think their deck's going to be able to erase that. All right. Jin Windseer, huh? Well, that'll at least trade with the planar ally. Can double block Bruner down. Okay, I guess they've got the Pit Trap, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm a mana short from investigating and Windseering. All right, well, whatever. Definitely going to want to play the Windseer here. Hello, Gwangy88. How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Well, my deck's not great, but I'm 1-1 right now in this draft. We'll see what happens. Not hot, super hot on either of these. This Soul Knife Spy might be okay, I guess. If the board stays at parity, it's going to trade everything there. All right, I'll go 1 on top, 1 on bottom. I know a lot of players like keeping lands in their hands, which is a good thing to learn early, but in this green-blue deck, especially with this cards like this, you just want to play them every turn. Yeah, I'm doing well. You know? This is hour 5 of my stream, so I had quite the night tonight. Lots of cards were talked about. Now just kind of closing out with an arena draft, which I'm going to enjoy. Wow, rolled the 20 on that. Gave back critical hit. That's pretty. That's quite the maneuver. How about that? Good beats. All right, so they've got critical hit. So that's a total bummer because this Windseer was going to be like the trade. Yeah, I'm a night owl. I don't sleep much. I go to bed late and wake up early. It's kind of a bad combo, I think. All right. Oh, jeez. Man, them rolling the 20 there. What a blowout. Well, So I'm going to block with the Windseer. And what I want them to do is blow this on this. So, right, I'm hoping that they're tempted to, instead of killing off my Windseer, I hope they're tempted to just 10 me with Brunor, which I think is the worst play for them. So I'm going to block here and hope that they make that worst play instead. It's so tempting, right? To hit someone for 10 points of damage. But the right thing to do is to save their planar ally. Yeah, okay, there they go. That's fine. So they're going to knock me down to 12. I need this investigator to start finding me things. And that 20 really changed the pace of the game. Glad they don't have any equipment for Brunor. That's good. Portable. Oh, they're gonna. Oh, they had 1 mana and the portable hole for the investigator too. Brutal. One thing after another. All right. Play the Soul Knife Spy. It's at least something. All right, they're gonna get in with the planar allies. They're gonna go venturing. Surprised they're. Well, I don't know what they drew, I guess, but I feel like now would be a good time to be Rangers Hawking to try and get ahead in the dungeon, because they could skip straight to draw a card. Probably gonna put a counter on their planar ally, I would guess. Yeah, or on the Hawk, sure, that's fine too. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Oh, the Herbalist, that's no good. All right, well, I'll cast this. That. Pretty bad. I mean, I'm going to take 5. Okay, I'm going to take 6. They're going to draw a card off the dungeon. I feel like I lost this game. That's too bad. Man, that 20. That's how it should be, though, right? It's D&D. The 20s will make it or break it. 20 on the critical hit. That is brutal. All right, yep, that's going to be lethal right there. GG. All right, well, I kind of want to finish out this draft. We'll see if see what happens. So yeah, if you're just joining, this is blue. It's like a blue-green, okay, not just like blue-green mediocre deck. I've been drafting a lot of blue-black, which is what I was trying to get in this draft, but just got really cut on black. And red was open. It was a whole thing if you were here. All right, yeah. So I got to play like cards like this in my deck, which I'm never proud of. This is just a totally do nothing hand. I'm gonna mulligan this. This is at least something. I'm gonna keep it and ship my 6-drop, and we'll see what happens. They're on the play. At least have a curve, which is nice, right? 2, 3, 4. Might even be able to trigger the Pack Tactics on this, which I was not expecting to do. You know, like how when you do a draft and then at the end you just like have regrets. You like look back at the draft and you're like, I could have done all of this so differently. That's how some of this feels. All right, well, gotta trade with that thing. Cannot let Hobgoblin Captain hang around. I guess I'm happy to just like play this 2-1 this turn off for the trade. This 2-1 is like, I think Arcane Investigator is also pretty underrated. You just, once again, the game goes long. You just always win the long game with this card. Yep, there's that. Okay. So I'm going to prepare for the Scion. Yeah, if the game goes along, you just like, let's see, are you going to attack me? I don't think they're even going to attack me this turn, honestly. I would happily just trade straight across if they did. So you can attack if you want. Great. I'm going to flash this in, tap your thing, and trade with your thing. All right, well, didn't matter, but. So against these aggro decks, often I just like trading up a bunch or trading across a bunch. You don't want them to hit Pack Tactics. This is a little annoying. I also love this 2/5 a lot. This game I just want to keep hitting land drops though, so I think I'm going to grab this. Don't really want to trade here, but I just do want to up to 6 mana to cast this, so I'm going to play this, and maybe they hit me and go into the dungeon one time with the Fang Blade. Alright, leave a land on top. Ship the turn. So if they attack me with just the Fang Blade, I'll probably trade the Investigator for it. Alright, they're not attacking. Their Hobgoblin will be active next turn, but that's okay. I'm going to play this as a blocker. Love this 2/5. Can I attack with the Windseer? Let's see. They attack with everybody. The Hobgoblin gains first strike. I block it with this Shortcut Seeker. I block that there. I don't really want to trade damage against black-red. So I guess I'm happy just like try and make them not attack me, wait a turn. And then hopefully I'll draw a land to slam the Hill Giant. Yeah, Volo is totally sweet. Big Volo fan. Uh-oh. That means they want treasure. Yikes. So I can either just block with the Shortcut Seeker and let them make treasure every turn, or I can trade with the Windseer. I think I'm going to need the Windseer as a flyer and just let them have the treasure. Hope they're not like going to cast some bananas spell with all of mana. Yeah, that's fine. You can draw a card. Oh, there's the land. So I feel good now about getting in with the Windseer. And then I can jam this Herd Gorger. Now they probably are holding like the 4 mana kill a creature, make a treasure. Probably use that on the Herd Gorger. But if not, then this thing's going to really protect my board position. Okay, that's fine. Go up some cards. They discarded a mountain, I think I saw. Is that right? Another Hob. All right. Hob Nixilis. All right, well, I can just keep jamming stuff on the ground. This will all protect me here. Get in with this. Let's go with Clever Conjurer. Let's go with Intrepid Outlander. Gum up the board. So now we're at the point where I've got a flyer that can keep attacking. I've also got this 7/6, which is going to do a good job on D. And this is where the Arcane Investigator really comes into play. Because if I can just start drawing 2 cards a turn, I'm just going to surge ahead. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So let's get in with the Windseer. 3. And then let's just go ahead and I'm just going to activate this now. Do I want to do that? I guess I don't really want to do that. There are no 1-drops in this deck. I guess I have the 1-drop Dryad. I think it's a little better to wait and get information about what they play. So I'm just going to ship a play land and say go. In this deck, I'm just going to play all my lands because I want to get up to 12 mana to use this twice. Play draw structure. Play draw structure has always been a long topic of debate, but, there's only so much you can do without making it extra complicated to figure out. The more you're like, well, this player gets to start with, whatever, you also risk like rebalancing all of Magic. So there's a lot of stuff there you have to be really careful about. It's not impossible. We could reinvestigate it at some point, but 2 Jaded Sellswords. Okay. All right. Going for the double Jaded Sellsword turn. Hey, Gwang, great seeing you tonight. Thanks for coming by. Hope to see you again. Follow and see you next time. All right. Would you like to attack? All right. Great. We got an attacker. So you got some treasure. These are going to first strike. All right, now with 4 blocks, I'm going to use this just so I kind of get a lay of the land of what I want to be playing for next turn. All right, so this is going to be pretty useful. I'm going to draw this. All right, let's block some stuff. Okay. Let's get blocked. So these both first strike, so that's pretty sad. This is just going to block their biggest thing. This is going to block one of the Hobs. And then, I think I just I don't know. I feel like I just eat some of the small stuff here. Like I'll go this on this and this on this. This Investigator I kind of just want to hold on to. So if I do this, I'm taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. That'll put me to 13. I'm going to kill off a ton of their stuff? I don't know. I seem pretty happy about that. Like, do I like all those trades? I think I like all those trades. I'm going to keep most of my board. See what you got. Do you have a trick? The game's giving you priority. Okay, so you get something back. Sure. It's not bad. But it's not like the best either. Like, okay, you get that thing. Like, I kept most of my board. I'm at a pretty healthy life total still, so I'm gonna jam this out here at the end of the turn. Find the path going to the dungeon. So that 4, 5, 6, 7. This will cost me the equivalent of 2 mana. Oh, okay, great. They just conceded. You'll love to see it. I've not really gotten a good hand this whole draft, so see if I and why start now? You know, let's mulligan this. Oh, gross. First play on turn 4, followed by, oh my gosh, this hand is so bad. Can I keep this? But the thing is, this deck really needs lands to operate. If they're a slow deck, maybe this will be okay. This does win the long game. I'm just gonna take the risk that they're a slow deck, and if they're an aggro deck, I'm gonna lose. Let's see what happens. Or maybe I'll just like draw a 2-drop like a champ. We'll see. Favorite commander deck right now, Miles High? My Zender Split Oakwand deck. I really like that deck. It's just so much fun to play the coin flip stuff. And attack with a million Oakwand. Alright, well, looks like they're also a very slow deck, so I feel like my risk is going to pay off. Well, I mean, who knows, but if they're a slow deck, this deck of many things is going to be a total game breaker. Oh, they're having to discard. Alright, stuck on 2 lands and discarding. Not where you want to be. They discarded Earth Cult Elemental. Alright, well, we are going to, like, quote-unquote curve. Curve is a strong word here, but we're going to, like, play our 4-drop into our 5-drop, which I guess in this game counts as a curve. Let's see if they hit a land. Now, they said oops. I wonder if they skipped their turn on accident. Alright, put my creature to sleep. That's fine. Spend your removal on that. Alright, well, hey, we're going to go for the old 4-drop, 5-drop, 6-drop. Yeah. Instant speed venture effects to use in combat. Oh, hey, Zbex. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for coming over and saying hi. Good, how you doing? Good to see you. Well, you know, see you in terms of, you know, this form of seeing. How'd your stream go tonight? What were y'all doing? Oh, sweet. Yeah, we did, I did a whole night about like 4 hours of telling stories about cards people ask for. And, then I don't know, I just feel like a draft. It tells you, like, kind of about the person I am when I'm, like, talked about Magic for 4 hours, did work all day. Literally, I started this stream at 7, right? So it's like work all day, talk about Magic for 4 more hours, then finish it with a draft. I love this game. You know what? There'll be more. I'm really enjoying the streaming thing, so I think I might try and go for affiliate. We'll see if I can get it this month. I just don't know if I have enough time to keep streaming, but it's a good time. It's been a blast. Everyone's been awesome. Anyway, it's good to have you here. Thanks for bringing everyone over. All right, he plays a deck of mini things too. That's exciting. If you're coming over from the Zbex stream, thanks for popping in. I'm Gavin Verhey. I am a designer on Magic, so I make up what the Magic cards do, which is pretty fun. And I told a bunch of stories earlier, and now playing some Magic. I guess I can play this and just hope to draw some cards. All right. Not too bad. All right. So sweet. That's awesome. Yeah, I looked at what was required and it seemed pretty doable. Partner is like the really hard one, right? Maybe that's what more like what instant Instagram stories are for. All right. I'm going to keep this hand. It's not great, but it's also not the worst. It's honestly like I think maybe the best hand we've seen in 5 matches. No, 6 matches. So, black, red again. Boo. All right, well, let's get this herbalist out here. Tell me about the good word about the scaled herbalist. Thank you for following Zbex, by the way. When I reconfigured, so I like quickly reconfigured my settings to like get arena rolling because I wasn't really super planning on it tonight. But I forgot to put the thing that like shows up on my screen that someone's now following. So it didn't show up. But thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all you do to like really support the community, you know. All right, thank you, Zbex. Have a great night. Sleep well. If you don't know Zbex, she's fantastic. She's a streamer, cosplayer, Magic extraordinaire. Go follow her on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you can find cool things, you can find Zbex. Zenadade Beckham. She's totally awesome. All right, played out this land, flashing this pit trap. Hello, Mr. Orion 24. I don't know what happened to the previous 23 Mr. Orions, but hopefully they're doing okay. All right, gonna play this land out. Gonna put out this island because I was looking at Mr. Orion instead of the land I was playing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's play out this Rime Shield Frost Giant, which can block that Hoarding Ogre successfully. Just like that tiny edge you just miss when you're trying to pay attention to a stream, you know? Getting used to it. Finally know what all these streamers have to deal with. But it's awesome to have people watching and like chatting while playing. It's so much fun. All right, you're going to get a couple treasure tokens. You can play your big scary thing. All right, I'm going to block my Frost Giant. And presumably they've got a trick of some kind, so that's fine. If you want to trick your thing, yeah, okay, that makes sense. This card is super underrated, really. I see this Dueling Rapier late in drafts. I just think it's like a pretty good trick, right? It's a +2/+0 that sticks around. Oh, clever. Get back the Ogre, and then you can even recast it with the treasure it made. How appropriate. All right, so next turn, I could just pit trap the Ogre, but I kind of want to just start a deck of mini things and for infinite advantage. Right? Just like, let's see what's in the deck. Oh, I don't, 4/5. I'm actually 1 mana short. I can't activate it this turn. Maybe I do want a pit trap. Or do I want an Arcane Investigator? I could see doing it either way. Like, if they attack, I'll block with the Investigator and the Herbalist and force another trick, or they trade with the Investigator. And I do like just drawing cards in a matchup like this. So yeah, I'm fine just passing here. They're just draw a card. I don't think like I'm in a huge rush. Black-red is pretty grindy in this format. I mean, there is the aggro deck with the Hobgoblins, but if they gotta draw like this, it's just like a grind-a-palooza. All right, well, we're gonna draw a card, right? We're just okay with getting hit by this Ogre. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw a card. Oh, I love Ponderous activated abilities. Give me a nice 6 mana draw card any day. Go deeper. All right, they're gonna probably make a Gabo. Or maybe they want a treasure turn on like their 2 mana 2/2 that draws them a card or something. Wait, yeah, okay, they're gonna make the Gabo. That's fine. No, I would not like to activate Scaled Herbalist. All right, you make some treasure. Yeah. All right, I gotta hit enter here. I have no interest in activating that Herbalist this turn. All right, play a land. I'm gonna play a bunch of blockers. Maybe I just want to pit trap this thing. Play that Outlander and pit trap this. I'm just afraid they're gonna play something I'm gonna care about more, but so I'll be able to like. All right, play this. Ship the turn. I guess it's just like trade into Oblivion. Dragon's Fire. Rude. Yeah, I just want to like basically keep trading into Oblivion, and then eventually I will. I'll just play this deck of mini things and accrue an incredible advantage off of it. I can put it on that. That's fine. I don't mind trading my 1/3 with your Goblin. All right, gonna pit trap this Ogre. Do you have the like the +3/+3 trick? Okay, no. Kill it, make a treasure. Great. The Ogre gives me treasure too, as it turns out. If you attack, I will block. All right, I'm blocking. No, I would not like to activate the ability. Thank you very much. Blocking. Did I do any work on Jumpstart Historic Horizons? No, not really. Wow, they're casting it after combat, right? They just didn't think I was gonna block, or after blocking. I mean, I knew about it existing. You know, I did a file pass at a few points, but I wasn't really like super involved with it. It's exciting. There's a lot of cool stuff happening there. You know. All right, gonna play the deck of many things and start getting value. Do you have any card Lord of Ironforge that you're really excited about so far from Jumpstart Historic Horizons? I guess I did like some work in the sense that there's some mystery booster cards that inspired cards. There's the card that makes 3 reassembling skeletons, which is the same as Bone Rattler, right, in mystery booster. So that's something. All right, deck of mini things. Show me what you got. Oh, I'll get a card at random back. Perfect, Arcane Investigator. Let's hang out again. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total mana. So I can play 2 of these and still deck of mini things. I like that. Just want to play whatever I'm happy to trade with, I guess. So I'm happy to trade with this Clever Conjurer. Happy to, and I can pass on the Scion. And maybe freeze their thing. Yeah, Historic Brawl, Mr. Ryan, I totally agree. Historic Brawl coming to Arena is super exciting. Like, that's something I've wanted for a long time. It took time to get there, but I'm super excited it's gonna be the case. All right, now, interesting question. Do I want to wait till after they attack? Because I'm pretty happy, like, yeah, I think I just want to trade off the Sign with their dumb Goblin. I don't know, I just want to, like, trade and then trade everything away and win with the deck of mini things. Yeah, Dragon Rage Channeler is pretty cool. All right, yeah, I just want to trade everything across because I have an infinite card advantage engine, so this will buy me time. Yeah, there's lots of cool stuff coming to Historic. Historic's gonna look pretty different, I predict, afterwards. So should be interesting to see what comes of that. All right, deck of mini things. Show me what you got here. What? It's the second. That is the second time I have rolled a 1 on deck of mini things. That's pretty funny tonight. All right. Well, I can't possibly do it again, right? There's no way. There's no way I would consecutively roll 1s on deck of mini things. It's just not possible. So we're just gonna do it. All right. Well, there we go. So that's more reasonable. All right. Here's my Spy. Here's my Herbalist. Wow, this deck of mini things card is, if in a long game, it is exactly like what I said when I kept this hand, right? Just in a long game, this deck of mini things is going to totally conquer. No, I should have done it in my upkeep. I forgot to turn on my stop, but that's fine. Let's deck first. Sweet, draw 2 cards, all about it. I can jam this Shortcut Seeker to block. That's nice. I guess I'm just going to get in with both my creatures. Draw a card with the Soul Knife Spy. Sounds great. Oh, perfect. Secret Door. Gonna be able to block whatever. I know a lot of people are like not big Secret Door fans, but in blue-green, it's like the card you want because you're gonna hit enough mana to start double activating it. The game's gonna grind on. You're gonna get there with it. All right, there's this. Okay, so it can become a 4/3. Worth noting. Play out a land. I'm just going to deck right away, see what we find. Ooh, draw 2 cards. Yeah, love it. Oh, and Cave Dragon is here. Hello, Cave Dragon. I'd like to see what is in your caves. I just want to leave the Shortcut Seeker up to block. And yeah, I'll play this Green Dragon, which might actually be relevant. And they concede. Well, we got to 4 wins, everybody. That is better than I thought I was going to do when this draft started. I was like, this is probably a 3-win draft deck at best. So already running above expectation. Oh, no. They couldn't get the raid working, so the sense. Well, hey, Mystic Remorse, thanks for coming over. It's great to have you all tonight. Just drafting some AFR. Answered a bunch of questions about cards earlier. And now just hanging out. I wanted to do a draft. I wanted to finish my night with a draft. So thought that's exactly what I would do. All right, really bad opening hand. Cannot keep this. Gonna mulligan. So yeah, to answer your question about Memper Maz, thank you to all the Mystic Remoras for coming over. All right, let's see if we can get a playable hand here. Wow, that is not much better. But on 6, hey, nothing wrong with CDH. I've been known to jam a CDH game on occasion. Wow, well, this is the kind of hand that I think I just need to keep on 6. Like, I have to draw runner land to get there, but, you know, it's like, I don't really want to go to 5, you know? So, I'm going to ship this 6-mana card, and we'll see what happens. If I do hit 2 lands, like, these Windseers are going to be awesome. If they're slow, we're gonna be okay. All right, well, there's one land. See if we can do it. We can at least cast the Scion now. All right. Why is it making me pass priority? I'm not casting anything. All right. Yes, you use Evolving Wilds. And I'm going to try and get this thing set up so it shows where people subscribe. Here we go. Perfect. All right. Oh, sweet. We hit our land. Amazing. Play out another forest to feign being mana screwed or something. Hey, Miles High Club. Thanks for sticking around for so long. I really appreciate it. It was awesome getting to know you tonight and chatting. All right, well, they played it. Wow, they're still not doing anything. Well, do I want to... I guess I could, like, end step the Scion, tap whatever creature they play, and then untap, play the Jhin Windseer. If I lock it down, it's going to feel really good. If I don't lock it down, it's going to do nothing, basically. I guess I'd rather trade with that on a later turn anyway, though, so I'm happy to just take the 50% chance, basically 55% chance that I'll lock their thing down. Swamp? Going full Abzan on me, huh? All right, there's your Dungeoneer. Yep, you're going to venture into the dungeon. All right, you go ahead and scry one. Take all the information you want, and then I'm going to tap your thing. If I lock it down, it's going to be great. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty mediocre. Hey, I lock it down. That's great. Yeah, you're too invested now, Doomlord, right? You got to stick to around to see what happens. All right, here's this Windseer. Want to find an island to jam the Frost Giant, although playing the other Windseer is going to be fine too. All right, so I'm going to keep the island. The big question is this Plummet. They're green, white, black. They probably have like some white flyers, but not a lot. Don't want them to be able to block mine. I guess I just can't afford to like play this Plummet. What are the... Do you have the Pegasus? Yeah, okay. I'm just going to ship the Plummet. No flyers shown on board right now. Watch it though. They're going to play a flyer on their next turn, like the Planar Guide or something. But at least that trades with the Windseer. If it's not digital spin down die. Yeah. All right. Oh, there it is. Yeah, well, should have kept the Plummet. Good beats. Well, the thing is, I'll an attack with the Windseer, and I guess I'll play... Or just leave this up to block with. Let's see. So I can either play the Frost Giant and block the Dungeoneer. Who's the beatdown right now? Am I the beatdown? If I'm the beatdown, I should be attacking and playing the Windseer and then threatening the block. Or attacking and playing the Frost Giant. I guess I just don't care about taking 3 damage from the Dungeoneer that much. I'd rather scry on the Windseer, so... Alright, I'm going to start with an attack. They're not going to block, there's no way. Alright. Then let's Windseer. Oh, I guess next turn I can... Well, it's too late now. I need the flyer. I guess next turn, if I had played the Frost Giant past, I could play both those, but whatever. I want to scry. Should have kept the Plummet on top. That was the lesson here. Right? Get rid of that island. Don't want you. Feels good to ship that away, at least. Now, there's a lot of tricks that can make them trade the Planar Ally with the Windseer. They could have any number of combat tricks. But I will still force the block if they attack. We'll see what happens. Alright, well. Gonna force the block. Adventure, probably get a Goblin. Oh, make a Treasure, okay. Fix their mana up. Alright, I'm gonna offer... They almost certainly have a combat trick. Wow, they don't. Surprised they just traded across like that, but I guess they figured I'd just keep having the Windseer. Oh, okay, that explains it. That's why you would do that. All right. Well, that's not good. That's bad. I got 3 cards left. I guess my game plan here is just going to be trade a lot of stuff with this purple worm and then hope to grind them out with deck of mini things. And I have this investigator too. All right. Let's do it. I came to game. And I hate trading the Windseer and the Frost Giant with that worm. But given that fast priority pass last time, I don't think they've got a trick in their hands. So if they don't have a removal spell right here, oh, it looks like they do though, because the highlighting window went away. But if they don't have a removal spell, I'm gonna just double block that worm. Well, yeah, I mean, D&D is just, I mean, we don't want to Doom Lord, we don't want to canonically make like Magic and D&D part of the same universe. That just causes all kinds of challenges in the future. You know, I think Jace walking around the Forgotten Realms was a little bridge too far. It could happen in the future, you know, but for now we're keeping them separate. We kind of want to see how this went first, right? See what people thought. Okay, so they didn't attack with the purple worm, so that's something. So now I'm just going to play both these, and I'm just going to gum up the ground. It's going to make the ground super gummy. Can I attack with this 3/3? Let's see. Can I don't can I attack with this 3/3? Let's see. They attack with the purple worm. I block with the giant, the shortcut seeker, and the scion. Then take the rest of the damage from these. I don't love that. Or I just take the crunch from the worm. I think I probably need to hold that back. Also, I'm just gonna like win long game with this deck of mini things. So I guess I'm just like not inclined to start attacking. Yeah, you know, we could have this act like it was a plan of Magic. It was something we talked about, but you know, it's D&D. It's D&D has a lot of lore, a lot of mythology. It's got its own plane structure, so we just kind of decided to keep them separate for now. But yeah, who knows what we might do in the future. And you know, knowing that this set's been a huge success definitely will make us excited to do more with it. All right. So here comes this. You're going to go find an enchantment. There's going to be Minimus Containment. If it's a Minimus Containment, that's really interesting because, okay, Cleric class, that's bad, right? This is like a really bad news for me. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay. Alrighty. Now I'm going to play out this deck of mini things and start getting value out of it. Thank you. And I feel pretty good about keeping the boards the same and just shipping the turn. So they're going to play Clear Class and start leveling it. So I'm going to deck of many things back this Windseer, or draw 2 cards, either one. Then I can start attacking with the Windseer and shipping in. Yep, that makes sense. I wonder if they're going to attack with the Shepherd. That's the thing I'm curious about. Are they going to try and attack this turn? I feel like it would probably not be wise to do that. Right, I'm just going to think about pretty favorable trades. All right. Activate this. Let's see what we get. Ooh, draw 2 cards. I like cards. All right, lots of cards, lots of mana. Play a land. All right, let's see. Okay, now I feel pretty good about serving with this. They've got no flying blockers. So let's get in for 3. Then let's jam this. Then I think I'm just going to take the risk. If I roll another 1, it's going to be very sad, but I want to play the other flyer this turn. So, all right, yeah, perfect. So I'll get back my other flyer. I'll cast it. I'll scry 2, or probably scry 2. I don't know. Scry 1 maybe. Who knows? Yeah, scry 2. Called it. I like cards. I don't know what to tell you. I just really like Magic cards. Do I want these? Let's see. I don't want the Dryad for sure. The Secret Door. I guess that's a fine blocker. Just gonna like, I can spend my extra mana to venture through the dungeon. I feel like I can just do better than this though, yeah? Alright, let's put it on the bottom. Got the Investigator too, right? So that's a great way for me to output 6 mana. What colors are better for legendary payoff? I feel like there's great legends to be made in every color. Ooh, Reaper's Talisman. Okay, that's really good uncommon. Glad I'm sitting at 17 life. Yeah, here comes this thing. So a lot of triggers about to happen. All right, here we go. It's just we call this like the Peggle moment in game design. It's like this trigger, so this trigger, so this trigger, so this triggers. The Unicorn's gonna trigger too. Thank you for the subscription, Devin Labosiere. I just saw that pop up here. Much appreciated. Okay, we got a 4/5 coming in hot. It's got Death Touch, so whatever I block with is going to die, which is, you know, too bad. I I think I do want to trade with it, though, because it's going to keep triggering the Cleric class, which is going to be annoying. I want to keep my flyers. So I want to try and trade my least. So I think it's going to be like the Scion. Like Scion Frost Giant, maybe? I think I want to go like... The Scion is definitely going to be one of them. And I want to keep my 2 flyers. The Frost Giant's doing like a really good job. Yeah, I guess I just can't trade 3 creatures for it, right? So I got to block with just 2 creatures. All right, block like this. All right, those trade off because it is Death Touch. And yeah, I'm going to try and keep them to 1 activation on the Talisman a turn. This doesn't trample though, right? So I can just keep blocking this, yeah. Because now I've got 6 in the air every turn, which is going to be like pretty good. All right, just want to get his pretty high roll on this. Although honestly, I don't even mind bringing something back from my graveyard. I just don't want to like discard my hand again, you know. All right, perfect. I get that back. Play out a land. So I got the Tapper, which is nice. I'm just gonna punch in for 6 in the air. Right, still no blockers on the air. Put them on a 3-turn clock. And ship the turn. I've got this Scion to freeze. Now, I can't target the purple worm, but I can freeze other 2 things. Yeah, you're going to target the worm, right? So that trigger goes off. That's fine. Because if you attack with the worm, I'm just going to jump block with probably the Outlander. And it's just whatever. Prosperous Innkeeper. Nice. I don't know the Ward's replacing Hexproof, but Ward is just a lot more fun than Hexproof. We could still use Hexproof if we wanted to. Is that Unicorn coming in? I feel like the answer, I don't know, I'm just going to jam this now. I feel like the answer is probably going to be yes, so I'm just going to tap and freeze your Unicorn. Just got to buy 1 more turn from them. Yep. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Total Palooza. Stuff happens. Yep. Alright. Gonna block here. Actually, if things go right, I might even start to just cycle through this Scion using the deck of mini things, which is pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna activate Book in my upkeep. Great, draw 2 cards. Man, this deck of mini things is totally awesome. What a sweet card. Alright, play land. I could keep mana up for the Arcane Investigator, but I'm happy to just keep like jamming stuff, I think, every turn. Just play this. I guess I'll attack first, but I'll always attack first. Well, sometimes. Yeah, Ward is not set bound. Ward is evergreen, and it's totally sweet. Like, we're really happy with Ward. There's a couple weird things about it, but in general, we're really happy with it. All right, going to Fandelver, ship that island. So they're going to go up to 10 when they attack with the Talisman. Puts them on a 2-turn clock with the Windseer. All right, there's the Dungeoneer. They're going to go 1 step further in. Gain a little life. That puts them up in another turn, although, yeah, it puts them up in 1 more turn, which is annoying. All right. They're probably going to choose the gain 1, lose 1 mode to trigger all their life gain stuff again. Yep. Boom. Everything's happening. Yeah, Ward has a lot of developmental knobs, which is totally awesome. It's a really big deal. Alright, you're attacking with this. Here you go. All these triggers. Putting counters on stuff. Yeah, it's just really great for being able to do lots of stuff with. Unlike Hexproof, which is so binary, you know. Alright. We're going to trade something off with this Moonblessed Cleric. This is going to be the Spy who is never going to connect. Alright, I'm going to activate this book. Draw 2 cards. Ooh, the Pit Trap could be pretty good. All right. Yeah, let's see, the Pit Trap. Well, all their stuff's getting pretty big, which is kind of unfortunate. If they put it on the Dungeoneer again, though, the Pit Trap will take it out, which is nice. All right, let's get in with this again. Ugh, it's just like such a slow grind. Okay, we're gonna find the path. Perfect. Find the path, cast this thing, venture into the dungeon. I think we just want to make a chump blocking goblin, probably. Let's see, I'm going to play Gretchen for, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to have 7 mana untapped here in a moment. I guess the treasure would let me play Gretchen and do the other thing. I guess I just hold on to Gretchen, make the Gobbo. Now, I can use the Clever Conjurer to untap my stuff again. I want to make double mana out of it, but I don't think I need to at this juncture. So I'm just going to ship the turn. Right, and a really nice thing, too, about Ward is you can always just like make the ward really high, which is close to hexproof, but then in a game of Commander, you know, the game will go on that long and it'll be okay. All right. Man. Yep, that happens. Put a counter on that thing. Yeah, I guess I need to kill that, like, now, basically. Oh, this is a grinder of a game. Right, because they're just gaining so much life off that cleric class. Maybe I can start attacking with everybody here in a moment, though. Let's find out. All right, yeah, that's going to happen. Bad things all the way around. I get it. All right, I think we're just going to chump this one with the Gobbo. He's not really going to do anything for me. Block. All right, they're tapped out. Do I have any form of lethal? Let's find out. So, all right. We got 4 blockers. These are going to connect for sure. I guess only one of their thing gets through, so that's only 8. Okay, definitely not lethal. If I kill off another one of their things by bringing back the Pit Trap, does that help me out? Still not really. All right, I think we're just going to book. Draw 2 cards, great. Let's contact another plane. Just dig even deeper. Draw 1,000,000 cards. Don't want either of you. Get out of here. Don't talk to me. Okay, now we're talking somewhere. All right, this could lock something down. I guess it only locks down anything that already exists. It doesn't actually get me anywhere. Okay. Yeah, I guess just attacking is just not going to be worth it, I guess. Attack with my other stuff anyway. Get in with this, get in with this. I still got 11 cards in my deck, right? No problem. And I think I do just want to lock down their thing that's tapped. So lock you down. And if I untap this thing, I can activate the investigator. I guess I'm down for that. Oh, I could activate the book. I guess I could conjure the book and book again. That's pretty sweet. think I'd rather just use the investigator though to try and find an answer here. Or find more flyers. The 6 mana thing is going to be nice. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. An Eternal Adventure again. I think that, let's see, being on an even number is kind of bad because this kills me in 4 turns then. But I think I want to try and race him out with this. I can bring back their planar guide, right, using the cleric class. They haven't burned the last mode on it yet. Yep, there's that. You gain a bunch of life. Ugh. Oh no, so many triggers. Oh man, I might even deck out. That'll be exciting. A 13-12 unicorn, huh? Yep, shipping that over there. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, trading with it is not really going to get me anywhere, I think, so... I guess I'm just going to throw in this 2-3 reach and take it. Yeah, I do have a plummet somewhere. That's true. It's at the bottom. We put it at the bottom a million turns ago. Arcane Investigator will change that math a little bit. All right, just going to jump here. Activate you. Well, or it won't change the math. Okay, here's the Air Cult Elemental. That's nice. These are the kind of 2 things I was waiting for. Okay. So we can Air Cult Elemental past the Planar Ally, which is still like, you know, marginal. But at least gets that out of the way so I can attack for 7 this turn. But they're gaining 3 life a turn. They're gain 5 life a turn when they play that Innkeeper. I'm just so not getting ahead here. All right. Let's start with this to bounce this. It also add 2 more power to the board, which is nice. Get that Planar Ally out of here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's play this Hill Gorger. Gain some life back. You're not the only one who can play the life gaining game, as it turns out. Serve with all my flyers for 7. Oh, what a grindy game. And I really just want to get this back from my graveyard. So I guess I'm going to Conjurer. If they attack, I'm going to have to throw a blocker in front of something. Oh, I'm also going to get to draw a card with the Temple. All right. I guess I don't need this treasure that badly. Okay. Just going to pass the turn and probably block with the Conjurer, I guess. I guess I could play Gretchen to chump block, and then Conjurer to use. Nah, I don't think that's what I want to do. All right, I'm just gonna pass. Yeah, Plummet's on the very bottom, pretty sure. Oh, perfect. I know all the cards on the bottom of my library. I have perfect information. It goes Green Dragon and then Plummet. That Green Dragon's gonna be pretty good. Right, because I scryed them all with the Windseer. Hilarious. So here it is. I've got perfect info about the rest of my library. All right, so Plummet is hanging out totally within range for me to draw, which is nice. All right, attack with the Dungeoneer. Yeah, that all checks. Yep, do 100 million triggers. Then we're going to Plummet the Planar Ally. I guess I'm going to want to activate this right now. I'm pretty sure I want to activate this right now so I know if I'm going to have that in my hand or not. So we're just going to do this. All right, perfect. All right, so we get back contact with the plane. Sure. Okay. Time to block. Gavin says So I think I might need the Conjurer just to make sure. Yeah, I just don't want to draw a bunch of extra cards if I don't have to. I need to draw Plummet next turn. I guess I have the Investigator to do that. All right. Do I want to lose the Shortcut Seeker or the Clever Conjurer? I guess the Shortcut Seeker can go away. You're not doing anything for me. All right, block with you. Okay, on my, so with this green dragon, it seems like that's going to be a pretty big play for me. All right, so I definitely need to draw this. So I've got 7, 8, 9, 13 mana. So 6, so I can do all these things. I feel pretty good about this one. I pay 4, what's the order of my library right now? Okay. 7, 8, 9, 13, 14. If I spend 6 mana and go to 8, I have exactly enough for Green Dragon plus Plummet. And is that lethal? Let's see. I attack with everybody. I just don't want to like accidentally die, you know? You think they have to block. They like chump block that Hill Giant Herd Gorger. And they take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I don't think it's quite lethal, but it does get me somewhere. All right, let's activate this. All right, awesome. I'm gonna get the. I'm gonna take the Plummet. I'm gonna Plummet your planar ally. Plummet coming through in the clutch here. I'm going to Green Dragon. And then I'm going to go on the offensive. So these are definitely attacking. I know this much. And on their next turn, like, this is also going to attack, I'm pretty sure. I think this is going to attack. So I've got the Green Dragon. I have to leave up a couple blockers, right? I think I need to leave up 3 blockers. These 3. 7, 8, 9, 11, 14, 18. Right, this, how much, I've got one of these things left? Oh, I've got 4 timers. I got lots of timers. Okay. Right, so if I do this, they're forced to block that thing. They're supposed to block one thing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They have to block with their Prosperous Innkeeper or one of their other creatures. But I need to keep 3 blockers up because otherwise they attack me, and I think I'm just too close to death to be able to do that. So, all right. Let's attack with these. Yeah. So you can trade the Unicorn, which isn't doing anything really for them anyway. All right, I am just going to pass. I think I just want to gain 1 life. I feel like I know what my top cards in my library are. I want that thing on top. I'm just going to gain 1 life. Oh, what a grindy game. I guess I probably could have kept the Investigator back. That's probably wrong to attack with that. I might need the extra blocker here at the end. Because with the extra 4/4 flyer, if I don't have to block with that, then I'm in pretty good shape to attack for lethal next turn, I think. All right, yeah, you're going to attack there. I get it. Okay. Yeah, trigger all your stuff. I'm going to block you with my Conjurer. Play the Bard to gain more life. Sure, sure. Oh my god, goodness. It's out of control. This game has been completely nuts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can attack for exactly 13 points of damage. What's your last card? All right. Well, I'm gonna attack for 13. See what happens. None of your stuff has reach, right? All right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. Tell me if my math checks out. Yes! We did it. What a grindhouse of a game that was. Woo. The classic hand with this deck. All 4 drops. And not the lands that cast them. I just can't keep this with a straight face. I got to mulligan it. I'm mulliganed 600 times this draft. All right, keep this. But it's all my fault, so I really can't complain. I'm going to keep this. I think I'm going to ship a land. I think I'm just going to ship a land. All right. Maybe I'll regret it later. Let's find out. I think I want to keep the Air Cult Elemental, though. Probably will draw 1 land in my first 4 draws to turn on the True Blue Door, so which will let me scry again. All right, here comes Make Alpine Force. Play a land. All right, so you're green-white. Another green-white life gain deck. Perfect. Here comes the Arcane Investigator. I will block so quickly if you attack. Combat trick me, whatever it is you want to do. Just want to use my 2-mana creature as a Doomblade. All right, they didn't attack. That means they're afraid. Can't attack into that though, so gotta ship it. Let's see. Am I gonna play the Windseer or the True Blue Door on my next turn? I'll find out. Okay, so they're gonna play this 1/4. Okay, I'm kind of inclined to just start going through the dungeon with this True Blue Door. And yeah, they can monk it. That's fine. Hey, Rarten Lopez. I don't know how to say it. But thank you for being here. How's it going? All right, got a land already next turn. I feel like I want to Mad Mage it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just super greedy, but I really love Mad Maging it. I'm going to Mad Mage it. I just can't resist. I love the Mad Mage too much. I know Fan Delver is like what you're supposed to do most of the time, but can't say no to a good Mad Mage. All right, there's the Planar Ally. I'll play the Windseer on my turn. Oh, sweet. I drew that as a nice little thing. Yeah, good morning, Mr. Simba. This is hour 6. I did not intend... So I finished talking about Magic cards. I was like answering people's questions like, oh, ask me about a card. I'll tell you a story, whatever. And that was pretty fun. I was like, I kind of just want to do a draft. So I did. And I think I want to keep this on top of my library so I can keep my stuff rolling. So just leave that there. So I did, and that was all good. And then I was like, I'll do a draft, right? And just whenever the draft ends, I'll be done. And drafted honestly, it's pretty, I wouldn't call it bad, but it's definitely not good. Blue-green deck. And it's below medium. And I was like, well, I'll just play till I lose. And we're at 5 wins right now. We're 5 wins, 2 losses. We'll see if we can get there in the end. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get there, but we'll see. We'll find out. This deck of many things has been totally nuts, though. That has been MVP for sure. Highly recommend. Oh, this person's going to regret losing that probably against the deck of many things I'm going to be playing. I don't know. I guess the Planar Ally is pretty good, but deck of many things has been totally nuts. Yeah, so my day today was work all day on Magic. I did eat dinner, and then I started streaming, and here's where I am now. So I like this game a little bit. It's all right. I think it's got some legs. Okay, so I can Twisted Caverns, their Planar Ally. So I'm less in need to jam that Air Elemental as soon as possible. I'm going to be forced to do it because of the True Blue Door. So I kind of just want to jam the deck this turn. And yeah, I don't have anything in my graveyard. Oh, but if I sack this, I'll get it back, actually. So this is great. I'm just going to jam the deck. I played a land. Yeah, you tap my thing. That's cool. That's cool. I'm going to not attack. I'm going to go to the no attaxies room. Don't attack me with your Planar Ally, please. And yeah, it's pretty funny. I'll sack this quote-unquote treasure to activate deck of many things, and if I roll low, I'll get the Jin Windseer back in my hand, which is pretty nice. Or just draw 2 cards. I mean, really can't be too sad about it either way. Hunter's Mark. Sure, I guess. That's the one you're gonna kill off. Means you're just like you're just gonna get a couple points of damage right now. All right, so they're out of cards in their hand. All right, now I'm feeling okay. Or they're gonna hit me for some damage this turn, but next turn I'm gonna Air Cult Elemental them. Sure, yeah, okay. Man, that was a really aggressive Hunter's Mark. All right, just don't roll low for the third time this draft. That's all we're looking for here with this deck of many things. Or don't roll a 1. Close call. I thought that was a 1 at first because of the 7. Okay, the Arcane Investigator comes back. That's fine. All right. Well, I'm interested in returning your planar ally to your hand. So that's what we're going to do. I mean, I guess there's an argument to be made for just continuing to book. I was like, activate this. But I think I just want to develop my board presence and make him take time. What am I going to do this turn? Scry 2? Yeah. I'll just send your thing back. That's fine. You can play Planar Ally again next turn. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, they're going to ship in for some damage over the next turns, for sure. Right? They're going to tap my Air Cult Elemental probably on their turn. But, I don't know. I feel like this is a race that's going to favor me. I'm going to ship that. I want to draw a land next turn so I can activate my Troubadour. All right, yeah, there's another Paladin. You can play the Guide if you want, but then you can't monk my thing. Okay. If you want to attack with the monk, you're welcome to. I will block. Ooh, that's spicy. You're offering to trade up your Paladin. Just like that, huh? All right, I'm going to do it. Delicious. Delicious Paladin. Okay. I definitely want to play a land. And I'm just going to start by using this book. Perfect. Draw 2 cards. Love it. Oh, well, that's awesome. So I got 6 mana up. I'm going to go to... I can either play 2 cards, but playing them at the end of my turn is like kind of bad timing on that. I'm probably just going to make the skeletons. I would way prefer to draw the 2 cards, but I'd rather just cast the stuff I know I can cast. So I guess I'll play this Outlander so I can double block the Planar Ally, or at least threaten to do so. Force them to use their half health monk on their turn. It's like the classic tapper thing, right? Now I'm forcing them to use their tappers on their turn. So play this Arcane Investigator and just ship it. All right, Scaly boys. All right, there's your Outlander, sure. Now they might go like attack with Planar Ally, activate the monk. I mean, I guess I just bounce it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I'll put the Outlander on the Pegasus. You're gonna go into the dungeon. You're gonna get a Gobbo. That's all fine. I'm gonna block your Pegasus. All right. Find the path. Ooh, so I can venture into the dungeon again. So I can get to the Mad Wizard's Lair this turn. I'm liking that. That sounds... Mad Wizard's Lair sounds like a good place to be. You know, relatively speaking. All right, let's see here. So you've got those in play. Do I have a way? I just need to like cut off the Planar Eye. 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can definitely cast Find the Path first. Because I'll have 6 mana afterwards. Then I can decide if I want to book or whatever else I want to do. I want to start by scrying 3. And seeing what I'm going to draw when I Mad Mage. Oh, the Plummet. That's going to be nice. All right, well, we're going to ship this island. I think we're going to ship Gretchen because I've got other stuff to do with my mana now. Which is kind of nuts to say. But anyway, I definitely want the Plummet on top. Do I want to book? Do I want to book here? I get the Windseer. I guess I want to book here. I don't need this like six drop yet. All right, let's book. Let's book them. All right, draw 2 cards. I get the Plummet right away. Then I can play this this guy for free, right, with the Mad Mage. So, all right. Well, in that case, I feel pretty good about serving in with this. Shipping in for 2 points of damage. All right, you got me. You figured me out. And I think I just want to plummet right now in case they've got a trick. Maybe they'll like play an aura or equipment or something. I don't know. You never know. All right, let's end my turn and go into the Mad Mage's room. Show me what you have, Mr. Mad Wizard. All right, well, the only one I can cast is a Scaled Herbalist, so there's that. All right, you're going to tap this thing. Sure, it resolves. If you try to go to combat, I'm going to say, just say no to planar allies. Don't like them. Not a fan. Hit me for 2, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so now I just definitely wanted to keep booking. Ooh, and I found this trap too. That's great. Play a land. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay. So the trap can hit the Pegasus. Play you to gum up the ground even further. This thing has reach. Okay, so my 2/5 will be fine against that, which is nice. 3, 4, 5. So I can't quite do that. So I just have to. So I'll play this first. And then I'll deck right now. Got 13 cards in my deck after that, 15 in my deck after that. Okay. I've got the Scaled Herbalist. I can put more lands into play, so that's cool, I suppose. And I'm going to restart going through another dungeon. Attacking with this is not going to get me anywhere. So I guess I'm just in pass mode here. And I think this time around, want this? I guess I just want to do this. All right, going to Phandelver. Boring. I really wanted to find my other flyer. So you were going to go on the bottom. Hey, Preston, how's it going? Board clears in several color combinations, but not in Dimir. Is there Dimir board clear? There's Soulquake. You can go look up Soulquake. You know, black blows up creatures. Blue usually doesn't. So usually, like anything it could do, black could do too. You know. So normally we just make those in mono black. There's probably some in history. Like Soulquake's the one that comes to mind. But yeah, I mean they exist. Or they might exist anyway. They could exist. No reason why they can't. Do I even want to play this extra land? Or do I just want to keep land so I activate my True Blue to return? I guess 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11. This deck's so mana hungry. Probably going to want to have an extra land to play in a few turns. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll have 12 mana next turn. I guess I have Secret Door. All right, we're going to play the land. All right, contact other planes because drawing more cards is what I'm in the market for, I guess. Alrighty. Wow. So I really want to get back either of those. So I just hope I don't roll a 1 through 3. It's not even that bad. I guess I will play the land first, so I at least get the trigger if I roll low. All right, activate. Looking to roll low here. All right, you got it. I mean, I don't mind drawing 2 cards, but I would very much... I haven't rolled a 20 yet either. That'll be really exciting when that happens sometime. Okay. I want to get back my flyers on my plummet. And this thing has reach... I think I just need to kill off the monk. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Soulquake is different in that respect. You're right, Donald. Thanks, Ice Marker. Yeah, I mean, I don't have the search engine in front of me, but I feel like there's might be one in history, and if there's not, you know, there's no reason why there couldn't be. in the future sometime. Okay, play that. Just another silly ground creature. Don't think I have anything else I really want to do here. I'm just going to ship. All right, and which direction do I want to go? I guess I want to go to the counter direction, so make the goblin. Yeah, I mean, you know, for example, Decree of Pain, destroy all creatures and then draw a card for each creature destroyed this way. Like, that could be a blue-black card, I guess. Maybe. But blue doesn't really deal in destroying creatures that much, you know? What a wonky game here. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's not... Black's not really about protecting its stuff like Time Wipe does, but I guess blue can bounce and black can destroy everything, so it's not like beyond the pale or anything. All right, I would like... How much do I want to risk it? I'm going to play a land. I'm going to book. Looking for a low roll. Nope, we'll just keep drawing cards till the end of time. Just want to find my flyers. Okay. So you've got all this stuff. If I give a third power to this thing's got reach. That's so annoying. All right, well, I guess we're just going to start trucking through the secret door, right? That's what we're going to do with all this mana. Maybe also we serve with the 7/6 and trade off with a bunch of your silly stuff on the ground. Maybe that's okay. All right. All right, I guess I can get behind that. Is this like keeping stuff from attacking me? Not really. All right, I'm going to attack you with this. I guess I can attack you with Air Cult Elemental. I need to keep that around for later. So just take 7. And by take 7, I mean block with something. All right, goodbye, Goblin. It's nice knowing you. Conjurer might be useful with the book, so I'm going to play you out. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to like try and turbo through some dungeons here. I think we want to do this thing. Put a counter on the elemental. I don't know. I'm just going to do this again. Let's go for a little dungeon run. Draw a card at the end of it. Ooh, Green Dragon. That could be pretty good. All right, my turn. This will trigger. Which dungeon do I want to go through this time? So there's this thing, which might deal some extra damage to them, I guess. Am I the one in danger of dying from this? Do I want to go do this thing? If I'm exploring so many times. But things I just don't have cards to give. Like, I actually don't really need to be drawing extra cards. I guess I want to use this to make my thing really big. All right. I guess this is where we want to go. Back to Phandelver. The Ray of Frost. That's only on red creatures. They have to have attacked already for it to be meaningful. I think we're going to send that to the bottom. All right. So I'm going to have Green Dragon next turn, which will allow me to attack with a few things I can't normally. So that's worth noting. Yeah, resolve all your triggers. I also have a ton of mana. I think I can like double run the dungeon to put a third counter on this too. Now there's my Windseer. There's the thing I'm looking for, which is nice. So they have 6 power with their... Oh, they've got this thing too. Bummer. All right, well... I guess I'm just going to play this and attack with a bunch of stuff. Seems kind of cool. Here's a Green Dragon. If your stuff takes damage, it dies this turn. Have a good time. And do I want a book? 4, 5, 6. I could draw a plum. I could get back a plummet. I've got like a 1 in 3 chance of getting back a Plummet if I do that? Okay, fine. You sold me. Let's roll and scry. Oh, this Scion's okay. Maybe that'll help. Alright. Put you on top, put you on the bottom. Okay, now I know the order of my entire library for the second game in a row. Alright, let's book. Right? This is risky, but I just need to roll low to get stuff back. Finally. Alright, got back the Pit Trap, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can't do that right away. Or I can play a land. Hold on, maybe I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I can do it right away. One, two, three. Yeah, all right. Let's go to combat. In with the elemental. In with the skeletons. In with this thing that makes me venture. In with the goblin, probably. I want to make sure I don't die to the crackback. That's also important. I just have to be a little careful about that, don't I? In with this thing, probably. One, two, three. I've got timers. Yeah, I've got timeouts. Okay, I got timeouts to spare. 1, 2. I've got how many attackers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I guess leave goblin back. Attack with a few extra things here. All right. Let's try this on for size. Venture into the dungeon. Oh, I'll make another goblin. I should have had to pull one more thing because I got a goblin. Oh, well. You can block. All right, I would like to stack like this. And then I'm going to flash in this Pit Trap. And I think I can do this, right? Put this into play. And then we can spiked Pit Trap. Kill off this big one. Got 7 cards left in my library. Let's see if I can finish them with 7 cards. And kill off this thing. The rest all connect. I get to venture into the dungeon again. I'll put another counter on my flyer here. Might even want to put it on this flyer to diversify a little bit. All right, put it over there. Draw a card, which is actually kind of dangerous right now. It's like I don't want to be drawing cards there, but anyway. All right, there's a land. Can I just attack? All right, you're attacking everybody. You've decided that you are done. I appreciate that about you, and thank you for your service. I would like to block your creatures. I think they could have held on for a couple more turns, but I respect their decision and will not question them. Currently, that's unblocked. I guess this Troubadour has troubled its last door. And they're just hoping I misclick or something. All right, so this is blocked. This is blocked. This is blocked. That's hitting me. All right, I guess I accept. Right, this blocks here. And, oh, this blocks here, I guess. All right, block you. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Simba. My opponent has had enough. All right, I think then this attack is probably going to do it because I can tap their creature with this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, it's lethal. Do this. And hit you with everybody. I even get to go into the dungeon again. Go me. I don't know. Let's go into 2 minutes of annihilation. Boom. All right, well, somehow, much longer after I thought I was still going to be here, our little blue-green deck that could is sitting on the precipice of getting 7 wins. This is not, you know what, I find that match. It was a good match. All right, this is not a deck I thought was going to be a 7-win deck. So I didn't think it was going to be a 6-win deck. I just pegged it 3 wins on a good day. So let's see what happens. All right, here we go. For all the marbles. Oh, no problem, Ice Marker. You're welcome. All right. Can I keep this hand? I think this is actually a good hand. It might be the first time all draft. But I can play turn 1 Neverwinter Dryad, turn 2 Crack It, turn 3 Windseer. Let's do it. All right, let's see what happens. Here comes a Neverwinter Dryad. Yeah, gold versus bronze. Now, I don't know anything about the arena's algorithms, so I don't claim to know anything. But if I was just like guessing, I would be terrified, because if someone is at 6 wins or something equivalent and they're bronze, then that means their deck is probably totally bananas. So now I have a really interesting decision, and that decision is, do I want to trade this Neverwinter Dryad with this Hobgoblin Captain? Now, put me behind by a turn. Oh, they did mulligan to 5. I guess I just want to block all their stuff. Okay, big question. Do I want to crack this and just play the Windseer? If I crack this Dryad for a mana and play the Windseer, I'm not going to block with their captain. Yeah, I guess it's just right. Just get the mana advantage. Okay, I'm just going to get the mana advantage. It's pretty tempting to hold it to block their Hobgoblin. I'm not sure. What would you have all done there? All right. Play a land, and then I can either Windseer or Troubadour. And if I Troubadour, I'll have a Goblin token by next turn. I can't block their Shepherd, but yeah. I think I just want to start cruising through the dungeon. Playing the Djinn Windseer is like the equivalent of gaining 2 life. This Goblin will probably gain me more life later on. So let's see what the dungeon has in store for me. We're gonna go ahead and start with the little Scry 1. Going to Phandelver. I'm gonna ship this, I think. Just want to find lands, and I want to play my Windseer next turn. Yeah, okay. Ship that to the bottom. Feels weird shipping the draw spell, but yeah, Troubadour is awesome. I love this card, and in green-blue, like it's literally built for the green-blue deck, right? You just play lands every turn. Yeah, okay. Well, if you're gonna attack with your Hobgoblin, the thing is they only have 2 cards in their hand. I just feel like if I just trade and don't die to random damage, I just can't really lose. So I'm just gonna block here. Oh man, the Troubadour is so good though, and they don't have a creature. Feels so bad. Like I take 5. But then next turn, I make a Goblin off the Troubadour that can block forever. I play the Windseer. In most cases, I wouldn't. But here, I think they could equip this, I guess, so they can't get eaten by the Goblin. Yeah. All right, yeah. All right. I think we're just going to snowball them if we just trade here. All right. Fine. Think of like a high-level enemy in a low-level area. That's funny. All right. Oh, of course I draw the Ray of Frost now, but that's whatever. I can't complain too much. All right, here comes the Djinn Windseer. Show me what you got. Find the path. It's kind of like a land. Not really like a land. It would make me a Goblin token. I just wanted to dig for lands. So I want to play 6-drop next turn. So ship that to the bottom and pass the turn. All right, maybe I'm going to really regret block with that Troubadour. We're going to find out. I like your metaphor of a high-level enemy in a low-level area. I feel like that often, but sometimes on the low-level side. All right, Iron Golem. That's not too bad. If I can play the Herd Gorger, though, I'm going to make them attack into it, which is going to be very sad for them. All right, play the Pit Trap. Have that at the ready. Well, it's not that, but it still can get some job done. Do I want to crack the Pit Trap? Tis the question. There's a chance of getting a mana that I need. I guess a sweet play might be... Oh, this has Ward 1? Okay, definitely don't Pit Trap that thing. I don't get extra toughness from the Iron Golem. I guess I just need to ship the turn. 2 vigilance creatures. It's kind of funny. I guess I just need to ship the turn and spike the Golem. Just patience here is going to be really important. Right, so you're going to try and move over to the Golem, to which I will respond, yeah. With this on the Golem. Sweet, I get a treasure, so I can definitely play a 6-drop next turn. I'll play the Herd Gorger. All right, you gain a life. Have fun with that. I'm just going to play the Herd Gorger and start bashing. Ooh, yeah, this thing. Okay, we'll get a card out of it. Not too bad. So there's their card advantage engine. But yeah, I'm just going to slam this down. Worst case, they like kill off my thing and draw a card, I guess. But whatever. All right. Herd Gorger reporting for duty. Love me a 6-mana creature that gains life. Like the beast from the last set or whatever. Super cool. Thank you, Sun Lordy, for the follow. I just saw that show up over here on my screen. Ooh. All right. Well, I still don't have 6 mana. I had to use my treasure to make that. So I'm going to play the Conjurer this turn, I guess. I think I'm going to slam with this Herd Gorger. I heard it was pretty good. I guess I can probably just attack both creatures, right? Play the Conjurer blocked. Yeah, okay. Let's get in there. I just don't want to give them any time to get back into the game. All right. I'm going to play this Clever Conjurer, which blocks fine. And ship. All right, there's another land for them. Playing green, red, black. Probably some treasure shenanigans going on there. Yeah, you're going to gain some life. Have 2 life, my friend. It's no Colossal Dreadmaw. Yeah, I agree. But what is really Colossal Dreadmaw these days? Besides Colossal Dreadmaw. Gonna fight something? Okay. Sure. You can kill my Conjurer, I guess. Is there a reason why you're not killing my flying creature? Alright. Draw a card, sure. Alright, I would like to attack, please. I guess I can air cult back the 1/3 and force the block on the 2/4. But they have to block the 7/6 no matter what. So I guess I'd rather just play the dragon. I guess if that's true, it's better to play the dragon first, in case they've got a trick. So dragon it is. All right. And attack. Boom, boom. Yep, force the block. It's dead. No, Burning Hands on the dragon, sure. Surprised you didn't Burning Hands my 7/6. All right, and that's that. Wow, against all odds, started off with 2 losses. We battled back to get 7 wins in this draft. Amazing. I don't think I've ever said this before, but I feel like I'm going to say it now. It'll officially make me a streamer. Just like a PogChamp moment. Is this what all the kids say? Is this how I do this? Well, that was pretty sweet. I'll grab those 6-packs. Wow. I did not expect that deck to get 7 wins, but as I said at the beginning, there was a lot in there about how to make the best out of a bad situation. I figured out my game plan that I was going to try and go long. I tried building to that with cards that I might not normally play, like Secret Door, and so on, and it all turned out. Let me know what you thought of this draft in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, let me know, and maybe I'll do more gameplay content in the future. I'll talk with you again on Wednesday, and in the meantime, may you make the best out of your bad drafts. You got this.
My favorite card of this list that I didn't design was Jules's Beholder. And this card is wild. So what a Beholder does, for people who don't know D&D that well, is there is this floating orb aberration with a bunch of eyes and eye stalks, and each eye shoots a different magical ray with a different effect.